You see, so therefore the cracker is able to come in and smooth it over, and he's got the technology to the point now until the signs are happening on a cataclysmic event that has never happened in the world before, but you don't know about it because the cracker is technological enough to keep it out of your face. So you just think everything is everything because you numb. You see, 200 earthquakes hit, he's not going to announce that. You see, 6,000 crackers get struck by lightning in the month of May also. In March, it was 200 earthquakes. It was March. In the month of May, 6,000 crackers get struck by lightning. How many black people you ever heard get struck by lightning? Not many. We was always scared of it, but I don't know too many black people. But ever since I was a little boy, they had little crackers up in the hospital struck by lightning. You see. That was in Georgia alone, 6,000. They didn't report that. 6,000. But when those numbers start adding up like that, they say, oh, we're not going to report that. They didn't report how these black helicopters flew over in the western area where Brother Juju lived, flew over his house. Everybody on the street saw it. Flew over, these brothers was running. They flew over his house and shot down 2 brothers in the park about a month ago. Shot them down, killed them. They said it sounded like atomic bombs going off. The police came and everything. But they said it was real hush-hush. You didn't hear about it on the news or nothing. You see, but you deem that as being news. You see, and the cracker ain't gonna never put it on TV. The revolution will not be televised. You see, and even when he televised things, and you thinking that's it, he's always got his hands in on what he wants you to know. Even when he gives you knowledge, it's to you see, to pinpoint it away to point at a certain group. So now he's coming in, he's giving you all this stuff on Waco and certain things. Is America saying that the government is against them? But he's only doing it in reference to trying to point at those so-called militias. You see. Now, Newt Gingrich came on TV one day and said it, and nobody knew about it. When he said, the people asked him, how are you going to get rid of crime? How are you going to get rid of crime? He said, and you got to understand the science, because if you would follow a system of what's going on, you'll understand exactly what he's saying. He gives you 2 choices. He said either make drugs legal or kill the dope dealers. Now, you know damn well he ain't talking about making no dope legal when they got all these drug laws and all these crime bills. How you going to put out a crime bill this thick in September and then going to turn around in June and say, July and say make drugs legal? So you know that the other one is almost, they say like, you know, you got a multiple choice going on here. He know that the average of people, we know we can't make drugs legal, so what is he saying? Kill the dope dealers. Right. But we know, based on all the Negroes that's gone to prison over the years for wrongful doing, what constitutes a drug dealer? Simple as having his hat on backwards. You know what I'm saying? Or wearing a too nice a suit. Check. Came on last, I think the first weekend or the middle weekend in July, and said it on one night, and they reported on the news that night, and they didn't have something, so therefore you don't know what's going on. You see, don't go. And so now we are such an addictive society, so we are into affirmation. So when somebody give you the sign on, man, this is it, you gotta have affirmation after affirmation after affirmation. You got to confirm this thing about 1,000 times before you believe it. So now when it go down, the average, first of all, that's why you are the elect right now, of the elect. All black people are the elect, but the ones that's getting into consciousness now, you are the elect. Because see, the underclass, what you call, for just to pinpoint the group, you know the ones, they are totally dead. They have been oppressed so long until they're totally dead. They're just on the survival system. Then you have you, and then you would have the ones which would be the upper lower class, which you call middle class. The intellectual, he's got to have about 4,000 books written. You understand? So the cracker gonna kill you. Oh, he got to have about 4,000 books by PhDs to tell him that the cracker gonna kill him before he believe it. So they ain't gonna never bear witness. You see what I'm saying? It's not in them to bear witness because they have deemed scholarship European, period. Despite all the stuff, all the Afrocentric people, the way they go about scholarship is European. Honorable Elijah Muhammad told you that the black man owned the world. He told you that. He said the black man, and Malcolm even told you based on that the black man is the ruler of the universe. But that wasn't good enough until we got enough scholarship for it. Because that's the European way. Because ultimately we don't think enough about ourselves.